Hello everybody. Okay, I have a new camera to play with. So this will be the first video, so if the sound is a little bit off, I'm sorry, but I'm having to use the onboard mic for this camera because I use a Rode mic in my usual DSLR, but I've just plugged it into this camera and for the last hour I've had some real issues with buzzing. So I'm trying to find a better mic to go with this camera. So the one I've bought is a Sony ZV-1 and it's pricey, but I've been saving some money up for quite some time from my YouTube earnings to buy a new camera so that when I want to make soap I don't have to constantly stop and start video to get things in focus. So this thing would just autofocus without making a horrible sound like my DSLR used to do. I just have to stop and start with the DSLR because it just doesn't do it right. It just makes a horrible clunky sound. So this is going to hopefully be really, really good for me. It does come with a little tripod and it doubles up as a remote control. So I'm just waiting for that to come because that was out of stock. I've ordered it, but it's not coming till August. So that'll be even better. So I've got a remote to zoom in and out with while I'm making the soap. So yeah, it was an expensive camera, but to me, it's going to be well worth it because sometimes I don't film because it's such a pain in the butt. So let's get started. Today I'm going to make spiced strudel soap, which is another one from my autumn range. It smells like a proper country kitchen, so it's got like cinnamon and frosting and brown sugar, like your typical autumnal kitchen scent. So I'm going to be using 3 colours. I'm going to use the Soapery's Golden Brown. Again, I use that one quite a lot. And I'm going to be using Cappuccino from Mike and Mama, and I'm going to be using Olive Gold Green. So we'll just have those 3 colours. It does kind of discolour slightly to a tan, so I will probably use some white in the base, but it's sort of, yeah, it will take that colour to a light tan, which I can deal with that's fine. But these colours, I just want like a nice country colour. So I'm just going to check on my oils to make sure they're the right temperature before I start, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm just going to pour my lye solution into my oils and give it a little stick blend. So I'm working with a water discount as usual. My water discount that I use, I just take about 40% from the amount that Soap Calc tells me I need. And I just take it out and continue like that. And if you go to my main channel, then there is a water discount video for you to see if you want to do this yourself. Okay, I'm just going to stick blend this up. Okay, so I'm going to just pour off a few jugfuls for colours. I'm just going to reuse that lime. Actually, I don't need that much. I only want a bit. I'm so used to working in big batches, I keep going to like make up too much of the colours for the swirl. I only want a bit. And then the base I will do white. A little bit more in there. Okay. So let's get our colours in. Olive green. I guess you can see a lot more with this camera because it's on a wider view. It's probably a bit nicer for you guys. I do love the DSLR, but it's such a tricky thing to want to film with them because my DSLR was not an expensive camera. It's a Nikon D5300. And it's a good camera for photography, but it's not the best for filming. Okay, let's pop that to the side. Clean up a little. Okay. Okay. Now, fragrance. Fragrance. So I'm going to put the majority into my base. A little smidge in each of those and just give it a stir. Yeah, can see it's going to discolour. So it goes yellow immediately, this one, but it doesn't go dark brown. It looks like it's going to, but it doesn't. It goes like a light tan. Okay, so I don't want to turn that lip around a bit. Okay. Just going to do my usual swirl, I think, today. So let's do the dark colour first. That. And then the lighter brown. That's like a copper colour. Nothing like a cappuccino at all. More like a copper penny. Okay, and then the olive green. Like that. Chopstick. As usual. There. And now I want my colours down the side. God, that smells good. Oh Lord, he smells so good. Okay. So lots more of you bought the recipe at the weekend. I did a little community post because I know it can be a bit annoying for those that have been here for a while, but there's new subscribers every single day and they may not know, or you may not know, new subscribers, hello, that my recipe is available. So I'm sorry to those that have been here a while, but it's you know, I know it's promo, but we're making a living here, guys. So it's just something, if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. I do leave everything in the description below, but people who are new don't know that, so I always have to sort of repeat myself, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I have to do it. And my spoon. Quite a subtle top because I've not let it get too thick. I'm just going to go into the top like that and just bring those colours through. Lovely. There we go. So that is one loaf made of spice strudel. I've got to make a few more of these, but since I've been messing about with this camera for a while, yes, I'm going to have to do the other ones tomorrow because it's getting late now. Okay, I'll see you for the cut. Okay, it is the next morning and we're ready to cut this up. But first I'll show you the top. I'm loving this camera, by the way. I think it's so much nicer that I don't have to worry about focusing, so you can see right up close now. This is amazing. I'm really pleased. It's going to save me a lot of hassle. Okay, so let's just cut into this. See what we got. Okay, so just leave a bit for my samples. Okay. Oh, there's the inside. And piece, it's just got a dot. And then, there we go. So there's the swirl. The colours, it's like, yeah, that base is just going yellow, like a yellowish colour. It's not picking up too yellow on this screen. It's a bit more of a blue tinge to this, but it's sort of like a pale yellow. I think it's kind of picking it up a bit, but the swirl's nice. So those colours work nicely together. That gold and olive is gorgeous. I had one a bit like that before from Mica Mama, but this time it just seems to be, I don't know, it's picking up the sort of like that golden hue a bit more in that. It's just a really nice khaki green, like a khaki gold. So here's the tops. Very impressed. It smells so good too. It smells so good. So we just had a walk in the park, all along the park by the river with my sister, and Bridie, who's with me right now, decided to roll in fox poo. So she's just had to be washed with lavender liquid soap, so it doesn't hurt her skin. But she was smothered all at the side of herself, so just had to take her outside, wash her down, towel dry her off. This is what you get when you have a sight hound, or most dogs I know of like to roll in fox poo. It's always an eventful day with Bridie. She's very naughty. Such a joyous little creature. I'll show you her in a minute, and she's looking sorry for herself. Let me turn the camera around and you can have a look at her. And show the people what you've done. There she is. And all a disgustingness. What did you do? Rolled in poo, didn't you? Disgusting. Anyway, I shall get on and I will see you for the next video. Ta-ta!